Swiss International Airlines AG is the flag carrier airline of Switzerland operating scheduled services in Europe and to North America, South America, Africa and Asia. Its main hub is Zurich Airport, with a focused city operation at Geneva Airport. The airline was formed after the 2002 bankruptcy of Swissair, Switzerland's former flag carrier. Swiss is a member of the Star Alliance. It is a subsidiary of the Lufthansa Group, with headquarters at Euro Airport Basel-Mulhouse Freiburg near Basel, Switzerland, and an office at Zurich Airport in Clausen, Switzerland. The company's registered office is in Basel. The airline uses the IATA code LUX that it inherited from the Swiss regional airline Crossair. The ICAO code is SWR, inherited from Swissair, in order to keep international traffic rights. History. Beginnings. Swiss was formed after the 2002 bankruptcy of Swissair, Switzerland's former flag carrier. Crossair had 40% of its income come from the defunct Swissair. The new airline's losses totaled $1.6 billion from start up until 2005. Swissair's biggest creditors, Credit.Swiss and UPS, sold part of Swissair's assets to Crossair, the regional counterpart to the transatlantic Swissair. At the time, both Swissair and Crossair were under the same holding company, called Swissair Group. Crossair later changed its name to Swiss Airlines, and the new national airline started its operations officially on the 31st of March 2002. The airline was first owned by institutional investors, the Swiss Confederation, cantons and communities and others. Swiss also owns subsidiary companies Swiss Sun and Crossair Europe. It has a total of 7,383 employees. According to Marcel Biedermann, the managing director intercontinental markets for Swiss, there were three possibilities: stay independent as a niche carrier, shrink to an unrecognizable level, or attach onto another airline group. The last choice was taken. Swiss talked to Air France KLM, British Airways, and Lufthansa. However, Swiss was tied up with debt and an uncertain future, and seemed to be an unattractive investment. After merging with KLM, Air France said they were too busy to deal with Swiss joining them. British Airways was open, and One World partners thought Zurich Airport would be a viable alternative hub for London Heathrow. After almost a year of disputes, Swiss was finally accepted into the One World airline alliance, after having been blocked by British Airways, which competes with Swiss on many long-haul routes. On the 3rd of June 2004, Swiss announced its decision not to join One World because they did not want to integrate their current frequent flyer program into British Airways' Executive Club. Furthermore, Swiss thought the relationship was one-sided, where British Airways sapped at the benefits of the airline, but they would get no return. Recovery. The airline annually halved its losses, and in 2006 recorded a net profit of $220 million. The net profit for 2007 was $570 million. Biedermann stated in the March 2008 edition of Airways that this was the beginning of getting our house back in order. Quote, he said that help was needed and looked up to Lufthansa as a comparison, so the coming together was natural, even with the differences. Even with the smaller network, Swiss carries the same number of passengers as they did in 2002. On the 22nd of March 2005, Lufthansa Group confirmed its plan to take over Swiss, starting with a minority stake of a new company set up to hold Swiss shares called Air Trust. The Swiss operations were gradually integrated with Lufthansa's from late 2005, and the takeover was completed on the 1st of July 2007. Swiss joined the Star Alliance and became a member of Lufthansa's Miles and More Frequent Flyer program on the 1st of April 2006. The airline has set up a regional airline subsidiary called Swiss European Airlines. This carrier has its own air operator's certificate. The two independently operating divisions, Swiss Aviation Training and Swiss World Cargo, are also owned by Swiss. In 2008, Swiss International Airlines acquired Edelweiss Air and Surveyor, now Swiss Private Aviation. From February 2011, Swiss Private Aviation ceased to operate as a result of internal reconstruction. The company recommended Lufthansa private jet service as a succedaneum. The Swiss brand is well respected by travelers, as can be seen by the company coming top of the upmarket Condé Nast Traveler Readers Survey for short-haul flights in 2008. In 2007, Swiss placed an order for 9 Airbus A330-300s to eventually replace the existing A330-200s. The A333 is more environmentally friendly and has 3-class seating. As each A330-300 arrived, an A330-200 was retired from the fleet. The first A330-300 jet was put into service from Zurich to New York JFK in April 2009. In spring 2010, Swiss operated 5 A330-300s for mid-long-haul route. The remaining 4 A330-300 aircraft joined the fleet in 2011. Takeover by Lufthansa. Following Lufthansa Group takeover, the regional fleet was changed from Crossair's Embraer ERJs and subs to Avro RJs, which are flown by a wholly owned subsidiary, Swiss Global Airlines. The rest of the fleet, apart from the regional jets, was also rationalized and is now mainly Airbus aircraft apart from the Boeing 777, which is operated by Swiss Global Airlines. The airline reconstruction also caused Swiss to renegotiate the supplier contracts, which include ground handling, maintenance, food service, and labor. The shareholders of Swiss received a performance-based option for their shares. Payment will be in 2008, and the amount will depend on how well Lufthansa's shares compare with competitors' shares. Lufthansa continues to maintain Swiss as a separate brand. In 2010, Swiss and Lufthansa were named in a European Commission investigation into price fixing, but was not fined due to acting as a whistleblower. On the 18th of August 2011, Swiss announced a new logo for the company, resembling the logo of the defunct Swissair. The new logo led to vivid online criticism. Within days, several protest groups on social media platforms appeared. Corporate Affairs and Identity. Head Office. Swiss International Airlines has its operational headquarters at Euro Airport Basel Mulhouse Freiburg near Basel, Switzerland. This French-Swiss binational airport is located on French territory and has customs-free access to Switzerland. The Swiss head office is located in the Swiss section of the airport, and it is only accessible from Switzerland. According to the Commercial Register, the legal seat is in Basel itself. The current Swiss International Airlines head office was formerly the head office of Crossair. In 2002, the name Crossair was replaced with Swiss International Airlines on the head office building. As of 2004, the Basel area offices housed about 1,000 employees, while the Zurich area offices housed about 850 employees. When Swiss started as a company, about 1,400–1,500 worked at the Basel offices. Subsidiaries. The following companies are part of the Swiss International Airlines Group: Edelweiss Air, Swiss Aviation Software, Swiss Aviation Training, Swiss Global Airlines, Swiss Private Aviation, Swiss World Cargo destinations. In 2009, the airline announced a major expansion at Euro Airport Basel-Mulhouse Freiburg in an attempt to win back market share from budget airlines using the airport code-share agreements. Swiss International has code-share agreements with most Star Alliance carriers, as well as a few SkyTeam and One World carriers. On-board services. On all intra-European flights, Swiss offers drink services. Depending on the time of day and the scheduled flight duration, Swiss may also offer snack services. On shorter flights, cold snacks are offered, and hot snacks are offered on longer flights. The Europe economy class services include sandwiches from a Swiss bakery. In addition, Swiss chocolate is provided to passengers prior to landing on most flights. Current fleet as of August 2016. Swiss International Airlines operates the following aircraft. The aircraft fleet is named after local towns and cities since 2007. The names are featured on the aircraft fuselage, with cabin interiors showing the coat of arms of the town or city. The back-then latest fleet edition, an Airbus A330-300, was the first to follow this scheme, named Bern. Fleet development. 6 second-hand Airbus A340-300s were added to the fleet to increase frequencies and launch new long-haul routes in summer 2008. 2 Airbus A330-300s were also added to the fleet in 2006 to increase route frequencies. In addition to Swiss's own fleet, a number of wet lease operation agreements are in effect. These include 4 Fokker 104 Embraer 190 aircraft operated by Swiss airline Helvetic Airways, and 4 Q400 operated by Lufthansa Group subsidiary Austrian Airlines. On 20 September 2007, Lufthansa confirmed an order for 41 aircraft. 2 of the Airbus A320 series and 9 Airbus A330 aircraft are intended for Swiss. On the 22nd of September 2010, Lufthansa announced an order for 48 new planes. 5 of the ordered A330-300, 2 A320, and 2 A321 aircraft will go to Swiss. In March 2013, Swiss ordered 6 Boeing 777-300ERs. On 12 March 2015, Swiss confirmed that the Lufthansa Group has ordered an additional 3 Boeing 777-300ER for Swiss. The 777s will be operated by and wet leased back from Swiss Global Airlines. Swiss has confirmed that all Boeing 777-300ERs will have an updated first-class cabin with 8 private suites and a 32-inch TV, 62 business-class seats which convert into a fully flat bed that is over 2 meters long, and 270 economy seats, with 10 seats abreast in a 3-4-3 layout. The first of these new airliners landed on 29 January 2016 at Zurich Airport and is Swiss's first Boeing aircraft. In 2016, Swiss will begin introducing the brand new Bombardier C-Series aircraft as the successor to its existing Avro RJ100 fleet, which numbers Chapter 20 aircraft and is operated by Swiss Global Airlines. 30 of the C-Series have been ordered, 20 CS100s and 10 CS300s. Swiss received its first Boeing 777-300ER HPJNA on 29 January 2016 when the aircraft arrived in Zurich Airport from Everett. Since the start of February the aircraft has performed many go-arounds at Palma de Mallorca for on-board personal training. HPJNA flew its first commercial flight on 8 February 2016 and the airline has decided to use the aircraft for cockpit training on European routes, like Barcelona, Geneva, Frankfurt and other destinations.